Alright, and I'm back, and we about to do a highway pull on the 2025 Honda Rebel. Let's see how she handles, okay? And I already did a video of this, of how she handles, but again, my mic wasn't turned on, so I couldn't talk you through it, baby. Alright, so now we're gonna hit on the highway. We're gonna look over, and I'm going to talk you through the merging and what I'm thinking. You know, kind of what I'm thinking. And I always love doing this. I feel like a kid in a candy store, because riding on the highway to me is fun. It is fun as crap. It is awesome. I like highway riding so much that one day I want like a bigger cruiser, like a Honda Goldwing, or maybe even a Harley Davidson. You know, but for right now I get to have fun with this. And as you can see, I'm already in 6th gear. I'm going to merge. Always look over my shoulder. And you know what, as a beginner, what I want you to do is I want you to stay in the right lane, and I want you to go at a good speed. Alright, this is what you do. Speed limit is 75, so I'm going to take myself all the way to 75. And you know what? My initial thing is I'm totally comfortable in the wind. There's no crosswind, there's no nothing. It's just the wind that is coming and hitting your chest, in your helmet. And you know what? It's not bad. It feels like I'm cutting through pretty well. Alright? The first couple of times I went on the highway, I got some crosswind, and so I had to do some sailing with my legs and things like that I learned on YouTube, and that sort of helped, whatever. But as a first time rider, stay your butt in the right lane, okay? Stay your butt in the right lane. This is the slow lane, this is the regular lane. Let everyone pass you. As long as you're not going 10, 20 miles underneath, right? You have to be comfortable with this kind of speed. You know, but just stay here. See how long you can ride at 75 miles an hour until you have to get off, right? And as a beginner, for me, I was like, whoo, that kind of puckered up my butthole a little bit the first time I went, and I just took the next exit, and I'm like, okay, well, let me try that again. And then the next day I went a little further, took 2 exits. So you just got to build up yourself to a level where you can handle it, right? Like right now, it's like I know I'm going the speed limit, just like in a car. So if I was in a car going the speed limit, I don't really care who's behind me, because I'm in the right lane. Now, if I'm cruising only 75 in the left lane, and I'm not letting people get over, okay, that's when I kind of feel scared, right? That's why I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of pressure for you to move over and things like that. But in the right lane, I feel totally at home with my Rebel. Now, I could move over right now and go a little faster on this thing. I could, I'm not, you know, but right now I'm just showing you what to do as a beginner highway motorcyclist. You know, if you're at this point right now, right, you remember, you should not be doing this unless you are totally 200% comfortable with riding slow in your neighborhood, riding medium speed around your town, right? Doing all those things. You, at this point, should have full control of your motorcycle. Slow speed maneuvers, fast speed maneuvers. All the controls on your bike, shifting up, shifting down, rev matching. You should be in total control of your bike, knowing how to counter steer. And you should be used to the wind on your chest, right? Whether you're riding a sport bike or a cruiser like this, you know? I feel totally good. I know what's around me. I know people are going past me. I'm not riding in anybody's blind spot, right? I'm keeping a good distance between that green truck in front of me. And you know what? With this white jacket, I know that people can see me. That guy behind me that is trailing me, he's keeping good distance, right? Florida, we're used to seeing bikers and giving them space. All right? They're not all bad drivers, okay? I give a lot of people credit for seeing me. But here's the thing, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right? Don't always blame car drivers for not seeing you. Yeah, that happens a lot, right? But you gotta ask yourself, are you doing what you can to be seen? Are you wearing the right colors, or are you always all black? Right? Wearing all black ups your risk a little bit for not being seen. Things like that. So see, this is pretty enjoyable on the highway. Well, this is 74. And the longer I'm at these speeds, I feel more comfortable in at home on my bike on this speed. Like, this is my maybe 5th or 6th time on an interstate. And I literally feel like I can go like this for at least an hour. Which would take me into Sarasota and the next town over, you know. The wind really isn't bad. But if you have a cruiser and you have a windshield, try that. I heard windshields are great for highway riding. I was actually looking up a brand called Puig or Puig. I'm thinking about getting one. It's only 125 bucks. But I'm already used to doing this with the wind on my chest at 74 miles an hour, 75 miles an hour. So I wonder if I buy that windshield, how much of a difference it will make for me. So yeah, this is highway riding beginner. So I'm going to actually signal, look over my shoulder, make sure no one's coming, and then accelerate up. Alright? And now when you're in the middle and left, you got to go a little bit faster. Okay? Everyone who's going on this thing right now, we're like, what, at 80? 85? You can't be scared of it. And like I said, at this point, you should be really comfortable with everything. Right? And so I don't want to go, like, too far down. I don't know when I'm actually going to exit, because I'm actually really enjoying this ride. So Northport. Okay, well, we're not going to get off of Northport. Woo-hoo! The Toyota Prius is going faster than I am. Let them go. Let them go. That's kind of my motto. As long as you're not being an ant or anything like that, it's just like, let them go. Just let them go, you know. Don't be scared of it. Yeah, this is not bad. This is kind of like the longest I've ever been on the highway, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable. It's about 80 miles an hour I'm going right now. Fast lane people are going about 80, 85. I mean, 75, I-75, people go fast in the fast lane, you know. What you don't want to do, though, is stay into people's blind spots. Like right now I'm in this Tahoe blind spot. If I was just to cruise like that, that would just be bad for me, right? So I'm going to go back into the right lane so I can kind of chill a little bit. Yeah, we're going to take the Kings Highway exit and then head home. But this is so much fun. I mean, you're just asking me like how I feel right now. Like I feel like it's bliss. Like I've been missing out on this feeling for so long, and I didn't know what I was missing. Honestly, I knew I wanted to learn how to ride, but it's like, dang, to be out here going with traffic on two wheels. It's like I don't really care what bike I'm on at this point, as long as the bike can take me there. And I love this thing. For how much I paid for a brand new bike, and it's just so much value that comes from this bike, and I'm so glad that I did it. I'm so glad I invested in myself to, you know, do that MSF course and sticking with it, because now I get to enjoy this. I got the endorsement, and I get to practice whenever I want. And in sunny Florida, as long as the weather's good and it's not raining, you can ride whenever you like. Man, I think my bag flipped up. Oh my god, my bag flipped up. I gotta park. I gotta get out somewhere. I didn't think. I'm gonna lose my bag this way. My new Viking bag, the cover just blew open. I see the shadow and I'm like, oh my god, so dumb. Did I even lock it? Crap. Alright, well, focus on getting out safe. Ooh. I don't really want to be behind this guy with the fucking canoe. The back of the canoe. That's kind of like Final Destination stuff. So I'm gonna try to see if I can move. I'm getting in the fast lane so I can kind of like, yeah, move over, dude. It's just concentrating on what you're doing at these fast speeds, you know what I mean? It's like right now, yeah, I know my bag is like flowing everywhere, but I just gotta focus on what I'm doing. It's just like driving, but you're on two wheels instead. Pretty cool. I'm definitely going to take another exit and actually park somewhere to figure out my bag situation. But this feels awesome though, honestly. It's starting to be a little windy. Woo, a lot of helmet air noise. I don't know how I'm gonna ever get around that. Can't wait to hear what this all sounds like when I get back home. What the fuck are you doing? Get over there. Get over. What the hell are you doing? Yeah. Go over there. now there's a little crosswind. So you can kind of tell how the wind feels, if it's wind that's just from you riding, or if there's a crosswind. You'll definitely feel it because it starts blowing you around. But you know, as a tip, you want to stay calm. Even with a light bike like this bike wants to keep up. It wants to stay upright. So all you gotta do is not panic. No sudden movements. Smooth in, smooth out. Smooth throttle. Smooth in, smooth out. Don't get too freaked out and start, you know. This is a semi here. Getting too close to this, so I'm gonna slow down my brakes. I'm so close to it, I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm too close to the exit. I'm just gonna stay on here and just go at that dude's pace here, but giving a little distance. Oh, it's terrible. I've been like coughing and sneezing all day. Ah, Kings Highway. That's actually a pretty good pull. That's the longest I've been on a highway. Next time I'm just gonna go straight. Go for an hour on the highway. Am I going the right direction? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Sure I am. Yeah, we all want to go. Maybe I can like reach back. Well, there you have it. Well, hope you enjoyed that highway pull. Hopefully my voice came out good. Till next time, guys.